Hi guys, today I am going to show you a very interesting story from this book which was written by Sudha Murthy. The title is The Magic of the Lost Temple. In this book, Sudha Murthy has made a beautiful story. It is about an ancient period when the king Somnakya built an ancient stepwell. And do you know how was it and who found it out in the village in Somnahalli? Let's find it out. So today I'm going to tell you a preview of this book. In this book we have 13 stories, and from this I would prefer you to read Is It a Stepwell? It is a very nice story. So let's begin. So in this story, Noni, a girl who loved to go different adventures, she was very adventurous. She was the only girl in the village who found out an ancient stepwell which was built 1000 years BCs ago. So it was a great morning. Noni woke up with a great energy. She was feeling very adventurous. She wanted to explore new things. So she called her friends Anand, Medha and Mahadeva. They all were Noni's best friends in her village. She wanted to spend her summer time with her grandparents, her Ajja and Aji. She also roamed Aji's garden where Aji grew different flowers which were very beautiful and new to Noni. She loved exploring new things, like she loved science, geography, historical places and many more things. So, Noni and her friends set off to a forest to find out new fruits to eat as it was a summer season. Mahadeva, the eldest one, told Noni and my dear friends, there in this forest there are many types of trees, fruits and many more things. Be careful. There may be poisonous snakes, insects and many more animals too which can be dangerous. So stay close to me while we go in a line. Do not go here and there. So I should go and find you. So they started their journey. Noni knew how to cycle properly. Mahadeva, Anand and Medha also knew how to cycle. So they set off to the forest. In the forest they saw the greenery, the blossoms of the flower. They smelled. Then Noni said curiously to Medha, Medha, why does the forest smell so weird? Like it smells so poisonous, smells so sweet. Those smells mix. So why does it smell like that? And what is the reason? Medha told. It is a forest. It contains different plants and animals and they have different smells too. Like example, now we are under the bamla tree which has a new smell. This smell kind of be like poisonous for many small insects and many animals, but for humans it would be a very nice fresh fragrance. So they set off. Then Noni said to Anand, Anand, we are so tired and I want to sit in a place which has shade as it is very sunny outside. Then Anand said, okay, let me think of a place that I can take you to where we can sit together, talk and chat happily. So, Mahadeva, Noni, Anand and Medha set off to a hill which name was the Varada Hill. On their way, they saw the forest and then Noni saw a small hole, a pit. Then she said, let me go and check on this pit. So Noni went quietly. She didn't tell Anand, Medha nor Mahadeva. When Mahadeva got to know that Noni was missing, he got tensed. He was like, what happened? Where is Noni? We have to find her, otherwise Aji would tell us to go and find her till it's night or day. So Mahadeva, Anand and Medha set off to search for her. Then Anand said, Mahadeva and Medha, come here. I found out Noni. Noni is there. They are washing a stone and to see how shiny it is. And she wants to go inside the pit to see what is inside it. So she went inside the pit. She told that, Mahadeva, come here. I understand that Medha, Anand and you are scared that there may be poisonous snakes and many other things. But I love adventures. I want to explore new things, invent things. What if there's the step well which Aji told us in the story? So it might be a step well, might be an ancient temple, or might be even an ancient historical palace or something. So let's go find it out. So when Noni started digging up, she saw some ruble and some gold coins, ruble and gold coins fell on the ground. She told, hey Anand and Medha, come here and check on it. There are many gold coins and we have to remove it so we can see what else are there inside. So finally they all started to dig one by one and they finally have covered 3 steps. Then Noni said, is it a step well? It has many steps inside. So it may be the step well where there were 8 temples and one of them were Lord Shiva's, Lord Ganga's, Lord Ganpati Bappa, and then Lord Krishna's, Lord Rama's and Lord Vishnu's. Okay, so Noni and her friends had finally covered 3 steps. So they were excited to tell Aji and Aji and other village people. Mahadeva went to Noni and said, Noni, let's go to the village and tell everyone that we have found a new step well. We have recently found a new step well which was named Bala Somnakhya Temple step well. It was quite an interesting step well which contained many architectures of ancient period. Then all of Noni's friends went to the village and said, everyone, come on. We have found a new step well which we knew in the stories. Anand's father, Shankara Master, he was expert in history. He loved history and knew many things. He also knew that story that Somnakhya had found this step well whose water was very sweet as nectar. So everyone were confused. Is it a new ancient temple or a step well? Everyone's mind was full of that questions. Then Aji came. She was very sharp. She told, it might be a step well because Noni and her friends have found 3 steps and there may be more steps and it would be a step well which I was talking about in the story. So everyone were excited. Noni called her father with her cell phone and told that, Father, I and my friends have found an ancient step well which was constructed by Somnakhya in that period of time. So everyone questioned Noni and Aji. Why was the step well covered? Everyone questioned her. Then Aji said, they covered it because of the recent wars the king was about to do. They may have polluted the clean nectar water which would be useful for our village. So Somnakhya kept a digged up a hole, kept a large stone to stop the water, and then keep on the mud to cover the step well so that during the war no one destroys the temple. After that, everyone began searching in their TVs and some in their books. They had many ancient books in their village library. Noni told everyone, come check here. This was found in 2023 years old BCE. It was found ancient times ago when the British were there that they were about to fight India. They have captured over India, and they also wanted many monumental things. So for India, it was a very hard time. So then India thought that why should we give every monumental things to the British while we can save some for our visitors too to see. This may be the God's temple, which would have many blessings and many inscriptions so we can read it and learn more. After that, Noni said to her father, Father, can you call the central government like in Delhi and tell them that we have found recently something that may be a temple or a stepwell. We need to find it out as it is a big history for our village and a gift to us also. So Shankar found out Abdul Rashid, one of the greatest architects that who knew all about the history. He came to Somanahalli to check on the temple or the stepwell. So he said it would take some 2 months to find out is it a stepwell or a temple. So it took 2 weeks, 4 weeks, then finally it took 10 weeks after the excavation was found out. It was the recently embedded temple which was found by Somnakhya. Everyone worshipped Lord Ganpati, then Lord Vishnu, Lord Shiva, Lord Parvati with Lord Shiva and Lord Ganga. So Aji said Noni had found out a new historical place which was a gift for our village. Everyone appreciated Noni for her intelligence and bravery to find out the temple. Then Aja and Aji set up a pandal for the villagers so that they can have a send-off party as the people who came from Delhi to search on our temple would be happy and go to their state again. So this was the story of the little girl in her village and what was her achievement in the village. The village had got a new stepwell and it was ancient periods old. Everyone worshipped it and they were very thankful to the god as they have kept a new stepwell for our village. Then the head of Somanahalli, Hanumagande, he was the head of Somanahalli. He set up some of his counters and a well so that people bath, wash their feet and then enter to the temple so that they can worship Lord Ganga and all other lords and do not pollute the water. So this is the end of the story. Thank you guys. Bye. Have a great day.